Howdy y'all, today I am in beautiful Mountain City, Tennessee. There's still some snow on the ground, and I am testing out the iHood puffer jacket. This is an electric jacket that's supposed to keep me warm and be absolutely awesome. It's got a 4.6 out of 5-star review on Amazon. Is it any good? Does it keep me warm? It's 28 degrees right now. Am I gonna freeze to death? Let's find out. So in the interest of full disclosure, iHood did send me this jacket to try and review for you. They were confident that I would love it because, like I said, it does have a 4.6 out of 5 on Amazon. They also sell it on their website too, and the reviews are fantastic. So they wanted me to give it a try and give an honest opinion to you. What's nice about this jacket is it does come with a battery pack that's got USB, USB micro, and USB-C in there. It's also got, and it's not on right now, but it's got a numeric display. So instead of just using a series of lights to tell you how much power you have, it'll actually tell you your percentage of power remaining right there in red. It also comes with a USB-C and a wall adapter so you can charge it. You don't need to buy any extra equipment. You are good to charge this and try it right out of the box. In fact, I just unboxed this 2 days ago on the tailgate of my truck. So I'm actually going to show you that in just a minute so you can see the unboxing and what's included with everything. And then I'm going to come back and do a quick review of the features of this jacket and give you my thoughts. Is it worth the money? Let's check that unboxing and I'll see you on the other side. All right, we're going to open this up. I am doing this on the tailgate of my truck. We're going to open up this fun little suitcase full of a jacket. I've got a front pocket zipper, which right now has nothing in it. I don't know if that'll be a good spot for the battery packs or whatever that are in here, but it's nice to have that little front pocket anyway, because I'll be able to store other things if not and I'm not really sure I'm going to store a jacket in a lunchbox anyway. It's nice that it comes in this bag, but this bag may just end up holding camera equipment once the jacket comes out of here. Speaking of the jacket itself, it's black. And it comes with literature. It comes with this nice little mesh pocket in this. This little bag alone is going to be great for like camera gear or anything I've got. But it comes with this, the all-area heating system. They brag about this actually having like more coverage than most heating jackets. But warmth starts with iHood, and there's a QR code. I would imagine that's just an opportunity for me to spend money. So there's that. In here we have, I'm assuming, a user's manual. Yeah. If you can't figure out how to use a jacket, even a heated one, we get other things we worry about. Oh, there's a little sales pitch. Oh, look at that. Look at these colors. That's not bad. So they actually do have some colors. I've just got black here. And then here's my owner's manual. I will not even bother looking at that. We're going to try to figure this out together. But that's that. And of course, all sorts of tags, all sorts of QR codes for marketing. And then this is buckled in. It's got a seatbelt on. That's fantastic. And let's pull this out and take a look. And in just a minute, I'll raise this back up and I'll be wearing this, albeit not warm yet. I hope that was a fun unboxing video for you. Try to add a little bit of personality and humor in there so I'm not just some boring guy doing another boring review. Anyway, I promised you I'd talk about the features, and here they are. First, the hood is removable, which is nice if you don't feel you need a hood. But if you do, there's so many toggles on this jacket that you can pretty much go full bank robber mode if you wanted to. There's also toggles down below so you can tighten this to the waist. Nothing on the sleeves, but these cuffs are really, really tight. And they do have what I used to call goth thumbs. You know what I'm talking about right there. In the 90s, everybody was doing this to their hoodies and walking around like they were the coolest people on the planet. And guess what? Now you can be amongst the coolest people on the planet 30 years later. This is customary in many jackets. I'm going to show you the heating elements with a little bit of some voiceover and additional footage going on that I took in the dark, because right now you can't really see this. And there's also an on and off switch, so you don't have to walk around with a light on your chest like you're Tony freaking Stark. But there's 3 buttons, well, 4 buttons. This is the on off for the light. And then there's zone buttons, so you can control each zone. You press and hold it for a couple seconds. It'll turn red, that's hot. White is medium, and blue is technically low. Don't be confused by blue. Blue usually means cold. It's not cold. There's no cooling in this jacket. The blue is just the lowest of the warming, and it's still relatively warm for you. Other features of the jacket, as I'm telling you, 3 different zones, all 3 of them independently controlled, separate from each other, 3 different temperature settings for each zone in addition to off. So you've got the front zone, you've got the back zone, which also includes a little spot up by the neck, the shoulder blade area, and you have the wrist zone. And you can customize that however works best for you. If you want the wrists warmed up, but that's it, you can just turn those on. If you want just low on the back and warm in the front and wrists, you can do that. If you want hot on the front and off everywhere else, you can do that too. So each zone is independently controlled, which I think is absolutely awesome. That to me is already in this industry of heated jackets, that is a huge win. I can understand why the 4.6 out of 5-star review on Amazon. Also, a huge benefit of this jacket is it's machine washable. Yes, it's an electric jacket, but you can put it in a garment bag, wash it on a very, very gentle setting. You could probably do your regular wrinkle control setting on your washing machine. You just want to make sure that there is a USB cable that sticks out of the inside pocket. It does have a rubber cap on it. You want to cap that before running it through the washing machine, just for added safety and protection. But yeah, this is a machine washable jacket. The hood is removable, or if you want to be really, really super cool or don't want to be super cold, it's got toggles so you can pull it up real tight, which is really nice for those really cold days. There's also toggles on the waist so you can cinch the waist to not let any draft in and definitely keep that heat locked in here. So that's awesome too. I'll show you how to actually hook the battery up to this. And I'm actually going to run this jacket for probably as long as I can today. I won't be wearing it the whole time, but I'm going to run it and see how long that battery lasts. It's advertised that on medium it should last you about 4 hours, which seems reasonable. That's rather standard for jackets with battery warming, so we'll test that. But if you're planning on going out somewhere super, super cold, you can buy an extra battery, or you can actually use your own battery pack too. If you have a battery pack already that you use for your camera gear or your cell phone, you can use that. It's, like I said, USB, USB-C, and micro all included. So whatever works for you, you can use their battery. It comes with it. Why wouldn't you use it? You can add an extra at purchase, or if you really wanted to, like I said, just use your own. Very versatile in that regards. So I'm going to take this off and put on my other jacket. I'm actually getting a little too warm. I'm going to take this off and put on a different jacket in a bit. First, I'll do a little fashion show with the drone so you can see how this looks on me. My only complaint, and there's always a negative so far, my only complaint is that the sizes do run small. And if you look at the reviews on Amazon, you'll see that tends to be a common occurrence. I'm comfortable usually in a 2X jacket. Sometimes I like to go to 3X because I like a jacket that fits a little bit looser. I like having some mobility. I work... well, if you want to know what I do for work, go ahead and check out the last live I did, and I tell you. But I'm often in and out of houses. That might give you a hint. And so I like having the mobility because I'm also carrying a clipboard, a pen, a camera, a measuring device. So it's nice having the mobility that I get from a 3X. So I usually go up a size when buying a jacket. This is 3X. I have the mobility. You can see I'm not like Randy from A Christmas Story. But, you know, can't put my arms down. But as far as the jacket goes, it does run a little bit small. Like I said, I went ahead and got a 3X because I like it to fit a little bit looser. And this is about as good a fit tightness-wise as I would be comfortable with. So if you're planning on picking one up, I would consider maybe going up a size, unless you don't mind a really tight jacket. It does, you know, I'm zipped all the way. It does fit. I'm not hanging out. It's not obscene. I'm not bursting at the seams. But I do like my jacket to fit a little bit looser. If they had a 3.5, I might have bought that. But as far as, you know, skin contact, I'm pretty much covered in this thing. And again, the comments you'll see online in all the reviews on Amazon or their own website do have a tendency to mention that they do run a little bit small. So be forewarned when you're ordering yours. Now let's do those glamour shots, and then I'll actually wrap this up. Okay, well, we've had about as much fun as we can have shooting video, and now I've got to give you my overall thoughts on this jacket, the iHood puffer jacket with hood from iHood. It's too warm. I'm unzipped. This is a good problem to have. So I walked around for about 30 minutes, took some video, took some drone footage, and had it on medium setting heat, and I am too warm. I am getting some airflow now. I am cooling off. I am sweating in my armpits. So I think low heat might be good enough for me, or on a day where it's 30 degrees and the sun is shining bright, possibly even just no heat. Using the jacket's own insulation would be just fine. One thing I do love about this jacket is how flashy it is on the inside. I look like I'm trying to sell you watches. No, I'm trying to give you ideas if you might want to buy a jacket. But regardless, it has this hive method right in here. So the wires are actually kind of spread throughout, and you don't really feel them. I mean, there's a little texture in there. If you kind of dig in and kind of get in there, you can feel a wire or two. But it's overall, you don't feel it much at all. It's a very comfortable jacket. My only disappointment with it, my only regret, is that it is a little bit too small for the sizing. As you can see, unzipped. You know, like I said, I'm a 2.5 X. I know the 2.5 doesn't exist, but I'm about a 2.5, and I would expect a 3 to kind of hang on me, kind of closed up like this. And if I just kind of fluff it out there, this is how the 3X hangs on me. I'll even walk back. So that's how a 3 is hanging on this body. So it does run a little bit small. Like I said, I would definitely go up a size. They make this for men and women. They also have vests. They also have hoodless. They make fleece jackets as well. Although I think if you're buying a heated jacket, you're probably going for the insulation and the warmth, which is what I would consider. However, mobility-wise, maybe the fleece, if you're active, if you're out jogging in the snow, maybe the fleece helps with the mobility and the wicking of the moisture better. That's entirely up to you, but I would definitely recommend checking them out. Don't just take my word for it. Read the reviews. Go to Amazon. I will put the Amazon link in the description below, and I will also possibly throw some QR codes up here. They sent them to me, and by the looks of things, they offer discounts on purchases, so I'm going to pass that on to you as well. Nothing links to me. There is no affiliate. I'm not getting paid on any of these. iHood did send me the jacket free of charge for review, but I am not earning any back-end commissions or anything. This is just a product for me to try out and let you know what I think about it. That's what happens when I test products on this channel. I do sleeping bags, I do tents, and all of a sudden, poof, now I'm doing poof jackets. So I guess that's working for me. But thank you so much for checking this out. Like I said, do your own homework, but for me, it's 2 thumbs up. The Amazon rating was a 4.6, and I can't disagree with that. Like I said, my only complaint is the size. I am going to run the battery in this for the whole time. Stay tuned right after I do this little log off, and I will actually tell you in a graphic how long the battery life actually lasted on medium, so that you can get an idea for that yourself. And until we see each other again, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button. Definitely comment if you have any, well, I can't really say questions. I'm not a salesman. I'm just a YouTuber doing a product review. But if you bought one of these, let me know. Or if you've tried an electric jacket before, let me know your thoughts on that too. And until we see each other again, happy trails.